setup-wise, good. I think grip pressure, you're not someone who's gripping it massively tight, but I think in terms of the grip pressure, I was showing you with that little finger across there, it was a lot looser than what you would be doing there. So if we can just loosen up the grip pressure, it will certainly take a little bit of tension out of the sort of shoulders and the arms and everything else that way. It will allow the fluidity of the golf swing to sort of come through, okay? If we're tense, we're tight, and we're trying to keep our head down and keep our left arm straight, all these things are just very sort of static, rigid, robotic movements. And if we watch the golf swing, backswing wise in both cases not too bad. You're starting to go back a little bit shorter in these backswings, which is why you're losing a bit of power as well. In time you go back a little bit further. But what we're looking for now, as you come on this left hand side, you can see your head sort of leaning back as your arms pulling through. That to me as well, more from a health point of view as well. If you hit a lot of shots, and if you say you're coming out of retirement now rugby, if you're playing more and more golf, your neck's going to be under a lot of stress and strain on that, okay? And as you swing through, keeping that head down, your shoulders at this point now are almost 90 degrees to your head, aren't they? When your head's almost looking down over your right shoulder. It's put a lot of undue stress. That left arm's quite high as well. That's going to block the club face off, potentially cause the club to swing too far, what we call sort of in and up. So either top it or hit the heel part of the club and it's scuttled to the left, or just push it out to the right there. So from here now, we're trying to let the arm just drop. Let the arm sort of drop into this position, and then you can start putting the power in. The club starts blurring here now. You look at that impact position now, a lot safer with your head now. And now you can just sort of fold up through. Similar sort of position there where your shoulders and your head starting to follow through with it, which is a lot safer when you finish that swing there now. Nice sort of full transition up onto that left-hand side. Like I say, you're probably swinging at the moment about, plus 50%, I guess. Ideally, you're going to be more towards sort of 75, 80% long-term. But until you get comfortable with this move, you can just build up to this sort of speed there. Just so you feel, okay, right, so from the top of the backswing now, my arms are just going to fall down here, just drop down, hitting position here, okay? No sort of pull or hit from the top. Let the arms fall, and then from there, then we can start putting the power on, because once the hands get to here, they can work that way, and the club's going to swish through. If you start putting power on here, they work this way, and the body then lunges back, as we see ourselves in that position here now. And as I said, from my point of view, a lot of time I'm teaching people golf swings that can be obviously effective and repeatable, also healthy. If they're having a golf swing that's going after 6 years of playing golf, exactly. And that's the thing. I see so many golfers who've been taught for years. Sort of, I had guys sort of sit on the gun stool, sort of thing, squat your knees down, weight on the balls of your feet, head down, arms straight. All these things that we hear time and time again that just causes so many issues. And that's why I say we've got a chiropractor on site who's flat out, because there's so many golfers like neck and back and elbow. And again, if you try to get your arms straight, you're putting pressure on that over there. Joints and stuff are getting tight and locked and stuff. It really restricts that movement. So from the top, arms drop, arms fold through. At the moment, you're probably say about 50%. I say the swing was very good. There's a good movement there in the swing. And that's with all clubs. Obviously, driver through the bag, through the wedges and stuff. It's just going to be a bit more pronounced with the longer clubs, because obviously they're just the longer clubs. Okay, just the sensation we can have. But that movement there's fine. It's just in time, like learning when the power is going to be put on. We can give a good old swish at the bottom, and that club head speed, like I say, you can get a lot of club head speed and hit the ball 100 yards with just a flick of your wrist. So if you blend that with a bit of shoulder turn in your arm movement, you get 200 too easy. But if you try to pull it through, the hands and arms, all this works faster. This is going to work slower, and very often have less control as a result. So start swinging too far out here, then you nobble it low left off the ground, as you said, or you get some miss hit shots and it goes off the left or the right. So makes sense.
Makes perfect.